How you doing?
All right, how are
Would you have a seat over in that chair, please? Good, please sit down. Put your hands up top so I can see them. What are you doing here?
Just coming to meet somebody.
Why don't you make yourself at home here? Have a seat. What's going on?
Not much, how are you?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Good.
Quick, because I got chocolate on it. Just take a seat. I'll be right there. I made you some cookies. Did you bring me my drinks?
Can you come out?
Yeah, I'll be right there. I just gotta change. Take a seat.
Hold on.
Would you do me a favor and come on in? Will you bring your stuff in?
Yeah.
Bring that and grab your bag and come on in here, please. Come on in. Would you have a seat in the chair there, please?
How are you, sir?
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you. What have we got here?
Where's my cat?
Where are you?
Wait, just take a seat. Have a cookie. I made them because they'll go with the Cool Whip. It was kind of a little surprise.
You want to explain yourself? Grab that towel right there, please. Wrap it around yourself, and please sit in that stool. What are you doing?
Making a mistake?
Making a mistake. Moving pretty quick there. Why don't you have a seat right over there
Okay.
at the stool? Where were you headed there?
Huh?
Where were you headed just then?
Talk with it.
Just talk with who?
Tony?
Tony. So no cookies for you? What's going on?
Not much. Who are you?
Who are you?
Lee.
So how can I help you? Go ahead, have a seat. I suggest you sit down. And take your hands out of your pockets, please. What are you doing here?
Not something good.
How's it going?
Yes, sir.
Good. Why don't you have a seat?
Thank you, sir. Nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you.
How are you, sir?
Good, thank you. What you doing here?
Just handling it up.
How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good. Why don't you have a seat over here, please?
Sure.
What's going on?
I don't know. I'm here to see Brandon. What's up?
Go ahead, sit down.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Well, he invited me over to see him.
Who invited you? How you doing?
How you doing?
Why don't you have a seat right around that stool?
I'm just...
Go ahead, just have a seat. What's happening?
How much?
Could you explain yourself?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and cover up.
Certainly. I'm sorry.
What's going on here?
Your son IM'd me and he told me to come on over.
Where are you?
I'm just going upstairs to get a Band-Aid. I'll be right back down, okay?
All right.
Then he appears to pull down the zipper on the front of his pants. What he was planning to do next, we'll never know.
How are you tonight?
Fine.
He stops as soon as he sees me.
Now, what were you doing with your pants there when you were heading towards the door?
My zipper came down. Excuse me.
Okay. Would you do me a favor and just go ahead and have a seat right on the outside of the bar, please?
He drove more than an hour to keep his date for sex with a girl he thought was 13 and home alone. But he says by the time he got to the door, he changed his mind.
I didn't know if I'd really be able to go through with it.
Oh, okay.
Just
Hey,
out
why
the
don't you
door.
hang out, have a seat right on the other side of the bar for me, will you? Keep your hands out of your pockets for me. Come on, just go over and have a seat, please. No, sir. Right here, please. What's going on? Why don't you tell me to get things started? Tell me what was happening.
I don't know.
Just sit at the bar for a second. Okay, I'll be right back down.
It's a little late to be prowling around these parts, huh?
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Why don't you have a seat right over here?
Did you bring the rum?
No. I'll explain when you get down.
Okay.
Well, why don't you explain it to me instead?
Oh, I want to take my coat off. I'm sweating to death after I was freezing.
Why don't you come on in and have a seat real quick?
Okay.
He's 33-year-old John France, a mechanical engineer. He's been chatting online with a decoy who says she's 14.
The door's open.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm just gonna go finish getting ready. I'll be right there.
Come here.
No, I promise I'll be right back.
No, come here.
I'll be right there. Just wait. You gotta be a little patient.
Actually, I want you to come here.
That's what I thought.
Rutherford says he had a feeling this was a setup. Still, there was no denying what he'd been up to.
Who did you think you were going to meet here?
Just this kid I've been talking to.
This kid.
I know she's a kid.
How old?
13, 14.
Did you have a hard time finding the place, or?
Yeah, man.
You got lost, huh?
Yeah, who are you?
Well, who are you?
I'm Dennis.
Sorry, if I don't put this stuff in the washer right away, it just wrinkles. But I made some sweet tea, so just make yourself a glass.
Can I use your restroom?
Why don't you have a seat real quick?
Okay, I know what this is. I know what this was. I just went to test it, that's all.
Okay, no, sir.
Thanks. I knew what it was.
What do you think it was?
Nothing.
Did you bring me anything?
Yes, I did.
What'd you bring me?
I drinking some Kit Kats.
Looks like you brought enough stuff to move in.
Yes.
Why don't you have a seat there?
And like some of the others, need a friend to talk to appears to know what he's walked into.
Am I being taped?
You are being taped.
Oh, crap. Am I going to be upbeat? Oh, arrested?
Nice house.
Thank you. Did you have a hard time getting here?
Well, the road that I was looking for didn't show up.
Why don't you have a seat there and get comfortable for that?
I had a feeling this was going to happen.
You had a feeling what was going to happen. Go ahead, sit down, please.
No,
Well, no, I need to talk to you about a couple of things, and I think you're going to want to talk about it. It's going to take a few minutes, so why don't you have a seat?
I gotta throw my laundry in, but I made you tea.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. Why don't you have a seat right over there? Did you find the place okay?
Huh?
Did you find the place okay?
No, I didn't.
It took you a while.
Huh?
Did you get lost?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you here tonight?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
No.
Should you have a seat right in that chair?
Instead, he runs into me.
Please, sir, I really drove this far for no reason.
You drove this far for no reason?
Yes, sir. I swear.
Perfect.
This will only take a second. I'm sorry you couldn't bring your bike. I would have loved to see it.
Should you have a seat right over there, please?
Sure.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Go ahead, sit down.
When I confront the 38-year-old, his memory seems a bit foggy.
And so you were chatting with a girl named Tracy.
Right.
And how old is Tracy?
I don't have no idea.
To keep his date, he actually got on a bus and rode across the state of Florida. But instead of finding a minor alone, he meets me.
Sure. Why don't you have a seat right over there, please?
Online, he told the girl he'd bring alcohol and spend the night. And look, he's brought beer and an overnight bag.
How was your bus ride?
Good.
How long were you on the bus?
Wow, sir.
How many hours about?
About
I got some wine coolers.
Wine coolers are just fine.
You weren't kidding when you said a big house.
I know, the house is beautiful. I love my house.
Yeah. Are you the only child?
Yeah. Oh, did you bring protection?
Yeah.
Perfect.
The only bad news about that is you're probably not going to need that type of protection tonight.
See, I knew this was going to be a setup.
You did?
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Just because of the way she was talking online.
Brian, what's your last name?
I don't have a last name.
You don't have a last name.
And that's about all he's willing to say.
All right, I'll just leave, I guess.
No, I'm not finished
I'm not
asking
wanted
questions
here.
yet. Sir?
I'm not wanted here.